Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at top 3 things to look forward to in the Ahsoka series. So let's get into it. The Ahsoka series is right behind the corner and only 2 days away. As a big Star Wars fan, I'm really excited for this series, and I'll give you guys 3 reasons why I'm so excited. Starting off with number 3, the action. From what we've seen from the promotion, the action looks insane. The Ahsoka and Sabine lightsaber fights seem like they'll be top tier Star Wars fights. Especially Ahsoka versus the Inquisitors, because it reminds me a lot of the prequels fights, which we all know are the best fights in live action Star Wars. But it also appears that Hera will get in a handful of fights for herself. Hera and the Ghost in Rebels, in my opinion, had the best starfighting scenes, and I cannot wait for that to transfer over to live action. Even the blaster fights look epic. But now going on to number 2, Anakin Skywalker. As my favorite fictional character of all time has been confirmed to appear in flashbacks for the Ahsoka series. You see, Star Wars released this trailer right here.
Face more than just droids.
So I'm hoping throughout the series we get multiple flashbacks from Anakin and Ahsoka training, which will be awesome because we've never seen that in live action before. We have yet to see Anakin and Ahsoka appear in a live action scene together in Star Wars yet, so I can't even fathom how excited I'll be. We could also see appearances from Anakin in holocrons that Ahsoka may hold, since we know Ahsoka is training Sabine to be a Jedi without the Force, or more like a temple guard. It would make a lot of sense for Ahsoka to show Sabine some of Anakin's lightsaber training holocron, which we know she has due to this scene in Rebels.
Attackers. Here, I'll show you. 1.
He's amazing.
3.
I've watched these recordings to help me with my own saber training.
But what I'm most hopeful for, and I hope that happens the most, is an Anakin Force Ghost. This would 100% make me the most excited for seeing Anakin. Not only are we seeing Anakin in present time, but it's only the second time that we've seen Anakin as a Force Ghost. Seeing him appear to Ahsoka and apologizing to her for turning to the dark side, that would just make me go crazy. It was very hard to make me put Anakin at 2, but at number 1 is the Star Wars Rebels sequel. But first off, I'd like to mention Anakin Skywalker is my favorite fictional character of all time, but Rebels is my second favorite show of all time. If it weren't for the Obi-Wan series and seeing Anakin there, Anakin would 100% be 1 on the Ahsoka list. As a kid, I used to sit down every single week to watch the new episode of Star Wars Rebels premiere on Disney XD, which from then and now makes me so excited to see all these Rebels characters return. I mean, it's been 5 years since the finale of Star Wars Rebels, so I've been waiting that long to see the sequel, especially since it ended on a cliffhanger. I have to say, when it first got announced that the animated Rebels sequel was cancelled and replaced for live action, I was pretty upset. But when the Ahsoka series was announced, it was my most anticipated film project of 3 years. And seeing characters such as Sabine, Hera, Chopper, maybe Zeb, and Ezra. I hope maybe not in season 1, and if there is a season 2, I hope we see some Kanan flashbacks or Force Ghost versions. Seeing Sabine hunt down Ezra has been something I've theorized since I was 9 years old. I even wrote down some scripts when I was literally 10 years old. I've never been more excited for any series ever, and I really hope it's not a disappointment. Hopefully you found one of these 3 things to be excited for in the Ahsoka series. And until Ahsoka, remember, may the Force be with you, always.